Hello YouTube and welcome to Rimworld. Rimworld is a colony simulator game where you basically manage a colony. We are playing on vanilla settings, although we have all the DLCs enabled. This will be a pure vanilla run just to walk through the base game. So a lot of things will not be available to us. Royalty like Mac clusters and stuff like that won't be available. Just a pure vanilla Rimworld. Without further ado, let us begin. Now, I am quite experienced in Rimworld. I have about 3,000 hours in the game and I usually play on very high difficulty settings. So you generally have 4 options to start with. The one that's the most difficult is Naked Brutality, of course, because you start with absolutely nothing. And this one is extremely difficult. So we're gonna do Naked Brutality. You could do Crash Landed and Lost Tribe if you are like really new to the game. These are the easiest ones to start. The reason why Crash Landed is easy because you start with quite a lot of stuff. You start with rifles, a bit of armor. Lost Tribe is easy because you get 5 colonists straight away. But if you don't know what to do, it's very easy to lose colonists. We're just gonna start with Naked Brutality here. So you also have option of 3 different storytellers. They behave generally in the following manner. Cassandra will send raids to your colony, like 1 raid every 2 days or so. Like she sends it at a very regular cycle, so you can always kind of predict when she will send you raids and like events. So that's Cassandra. She can hit you with a raid 1 day, and then 2 days later you can get another raid. So if you didn't deal very well with the first raid, you can get completely destroyed by the second raid. Phoebe is a very dormant storyteller. She doesn't really do much for a very long time. Occasionally you'll get very huge amounts of activity, but most of the time she's just like doing nothing, so it's pretty boring. But if you really just want to understand the game and like really have a lot of peace in your base for like maybe a year, you could roll with Phoebe, because she gives you a lot of downtime to prepare your colony and everything. So you have the ability to stock up lots of food, and like you're not gonna get hit by multiple events. Randy is just completely random. Although he does have some quirks and tendencies, he has a very common behavior of hitting you in multiple raids at the same time. So you could literally get like a pirate raid followed by a tribal raid like 4 hours later. So he's very unpredictable. He can also go to sleep as well, like like Phoebe. He can just like do nothing for an entire year. We're gonna play with Randy here because we like the chaos. We're gonna do commitment mode. If you're a new player, obviously reload anytime is definitely the way to go because you're still trying to understand the game. But we're gonna do commitment mode. This is gonna be a run that I can pause the game to explain some stuff. We're gonna do 500%, and then we're gonna, so we said losing is fun, and then we crank up the threat skill to 500%. What this does is that enemies raids are a lot bigger, they're a lot stronger, and it's very difficult to fight enemies because they scale a lot faster. Yeah, but everything will be very difficult and challenging, but let's just go. So we're gonna keep all this default. You could add more factions to the game. It can help and benefit. It can benefit and also detriment you, but it's fine. We're just gonna do let's just name this run after my favorite animal, the chicken. So yeah, let's generate. So we're doing complete vanilla run, no DLCs enabled. We're gonna roll a random map. Okay, we are very lucky with the roll. We got a temperate forest. So what do you look out for when you try to settle? The first thing you want to look out for is what biome you want. Different biomes have different advantages and disadvantages. So temperate forest is a very easy biome because you can grow food very easily. A lot of the biome is like you can grow using there's a lot of soil, so you can grow all sorts of crops. It's generally a very safe biome. You have quite a bit of animals around, so it's a very good biome to start when you're just learning the game. As you get further south towards the equator, Okay, I lost this seed. I think it's this one, right? Okay, it's fine. We'll roll again. It's fine. So as you get further down south, or like where the equator is, the biomes become a lot more wet. So one thing to take note is that you get a lot more rain, and this actually affects you in combat. So rain decreases your accuracy, so if you live on like say tropical swamp, you're gonna get a lot of rain, like a lot of rain. It's gonna be raining like almost every single day. Almost. So that's one thing to take note of. You do have the benefit of growing food every time of the year, but the wetter biomes also have a lot of diseases. So all the swamps have higher chances of diseases. So your colonists can get more diseases. And the jungle biomes, you get a very special disease called sleeping sickness. It's a really bad disease. It's kind of like malaria in a way. Like I mean real life malaria where you're just like bedridden for a very long time. So that's something. We're just gonna do like temperate biome. We can do like other runs in the future for the other biomes. Yeah, you just roll like a temperate biome. There's a lot of other stuff here that I could really get into explaining, but we're just gonna jump right into the game. So because we're starting on Naked Brutality, I will give myself the luxury of choosing my first colonist. The traits that I always look out for is construction and planting. Those are the two most important traits for the early game. You want planting because you need to grow your own food. It's the best way to grow food in the game. You could do animals, but animals require food as well to tame and to maintain. So you're better off doing planting, and it's a lot easy to store. It's a lot more wealth efficient, meaning that your colony has less wealth, so you get less stronger attacks. And construction is extremely important because you want to build walls, you want to build like big rooms, you want to like make the rooms pretty. So construction is a very important skill. Walls are defensive structures and they do help you in combat, so this is a very important skill. So let's just take a look at some of these colonists here. We also want a colonist that can do everything. So like he will be able to tend himself, he'll be able to do social work. This guy is actually not bad. The only thing that he doesn't have going for him is that he is not capable of actually like taking care of medical work, and he can't talk to other people, so we can't do him. This girl is actually very bad because she has Gormon, which means that she gets hungry very fast. So we definitely don't want her, but her skills are not bad. She doesn't have a passion in construction. Passion simply means that they are very good at leveling up the skill. This pawn is quite old. He's 55, so he has a higher chance of getting diseases, getting like things like dementia or cataracts, so we don't want him. Depressive is a very bad trait, and he also can't research. So our first pawn definitely needs to be able to research, because research is how we will get more advanced technology so that our colony can perform better. You can see this person is a very old person. He's 72 and he has cataracts. This is absolutely terrible. Hopefully we get a pawn that's actually decent. Okay. She has a scar which gives her some pain, which isn't great because pain reduces consciousness, and consciousness is a stat that determines how good they are at doing certain things like shooting or like construction. Consciousness is a very important trait. You can see down here, she doesn't have any penalties yet, but this 2% pain, it could make this go even lower when she gets injured, so we don't really want that. Finally, we have this person. She cannot fight, so she's literally incapable of violence, and she cannot do researching as well. So we don't really have very great options here. The only person that could decently have a chance... Actually, all of these people don't really have a chance, to be honest. The Slowpoke is really bad, but he has a lot of passions. The thing is, in the late game, like, it doesn't matter how old they are, because you have like excellent medicine and You have access to like bionics. This doesn't really matter. Slowpoke is quite bad though. It means that he runs slower, which means that enemies can catch up to him. So the only people that we can go with is these two, because they can do everything. Gormon is really bad, like really bad. This is like 1.5 colonists of mouth to feed, essentially, which is extremely terrible. And on 500% difficulty is even worse because they gain more hunger, I think. It's just a lot worse because you don't get a lot of rice or like harvest from your crops as well, which makes this a compounding problem. We are on temperate forest, so she will do fine. The only thing I don't like is that she doesn't have construction skill. This guy actually has everything that we need for the early game. The only downside is that he's a bit old. These two traits don't really matter. Drugs are quite powerful, but we are not gonna have drugs for a long time because we're starting with nothing. Slowpoke is quite bad, but he can do everything. So one thing you want to take note is also the relationship. So you can see this person is the ex-lover of Fugly. So he doesn't like her. Yeah, and she doesn't like him either. I think we'll go with Fugly here, because Fugly is the best colonist. I could roll for like a good colonist. I think we can try this guy. The game has been updated quite a lot, so that even if your colonists die, you can always start. You won't start from scratch. So I think we'll do that. Yeah, let's just go with this guy. Hopefully things work out well for us. Alright, let's go. So I do have some mods. These mods are just showing me the map whenever I look at a tile in the main menu, and the other mod just gives me faster speed so that I can speed through the boring parts of the game. Okay, the first thing you always want to do when you land is to look for rich soil. You can see we have rich soil here. You want to settle on rich soil because you need to plant crops. So the best crop to plant is rice. The reason why is rice grows very fast, so it's very resistant to disasters, right? Because you will get disasters in this game. Like you get toxic fallout, sometimes you get fire, so having rice, a fast growing crop, is definitely the way to go. We're just gonna do like this amount of rice for now. We don't want him to overplant his rice because we need to spend some time trying to build a little shack where he can sleep. The good thing about naked brutality is that you can actually build beds. Yeah, so you definitely want to build a bed as soon as possible if you can. And because we're in temperate forest, we have berries where we can get some early game food. He starts with absolutely nothing, as you can see. Yeah, they also get a negative for being naked, so we definitely want to get some clothes for him. Even just a piece of pants would be great. Another thing you want to do is also to do manual priority so you can control what they want to do. So I don't want him to do any smithing or tailoring. I don't want him to do art. Doctoring these are all necessary. Yeah, we'll keep the rest of these. I'll also turn off this automatic rebuild. I turn it on actually, so they will rebuild things automatically if they get destroyed. And we're also gonna disable automatic home zone, so it means that we can control where they clean stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna let him clean this because it doesn't matter. So he's growing some rice now. We need to get some food as well because he will get hungry pretty soon. So once he finishes the rice, I'll harvest some of these berries. And then we'll think about where we want to put our base. It's a good idea to use some existing structures for your base. And it's also a good idea to do a place where the flooring is very beautiful. This is not super beautiful, but it will help to make the room a bit more pretty, because it's not dirt. It's like it's like ground, like normal ground. So I think we'll do like a small shack here. We're just gonna build our wood. In fact, we want to build a bed right here. And we're just gonna do like a wooden hut like here. Maybe I could do this. think this is fine. So he did get some food. We will put a zone so that he can put the food in this room. Now we are playing 500% and we are playing Randy, so we can immediately get an animal attack straight away. So this is extremely important. We want him to build this shack. I think we can make it a bit smaller and upgrade it later. Yeah, building out wood is fine for the early game. You could save a bit of material by not doing the corners. He might run out of wood here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we grew like 8 patches of this rice, which is kind of like enough for now. Because we do have berries as well. We just want to get the rice started so that it's like a renewable source of food rather than relying on just berries. As you can see, this guy is actually pretty decent in terms of like, he doesn't have any problems with his health yet. He's a bit old though, which is something a bit concerning to me. Okay, so he's there's also another thing you can do here, which is I just set this to anything for now. Now he doesn't have much to do, so we're asking to chop some trees. It's good to chop trees that are fully grown so that you get more wood out of it. You can see from on the left side how grown the tree is. They yield more wood if you cut them, the grown ones. So we're just gonna like manually select some of these. And when he gets enough wood, he will build this shack. Now his cooking skill is actually quite decent, so we definitely do want to cook these. We will build a campfire to cook them. Yeah, so we'll do that later though. I think more important is to get this shack going. He's quite decent at plant skills. He has a passion, so he cuts trees a lot faster. This is why you want construction and plants earlier. So sometimes they will occasionally like go and do some recreational activities. Right now he's going to do a walk. We don't really want him to do that, so we want him to work on the building. He can get some recreation later once his stuff is done. So you can see he's getting quite hungry now. But we're not gonna cook this berry, we're just gonna let him eat it raw, because I think this is more important. We definitely do want to start cooking though, because like eating raw berries has a higher chance of food poisoning. So you can see the food poison chance is 2%. But if he cooks food, you can see that his food poison chance is 1%. So this is better. We just want to give him a table so that he can eat without getting the debuff, but we don't have enough wood for that yet. Okay, so he's gonna be done with the shack very soon. Just a small shack will do. Unfortunately, he made a very poor bid, so that's not great. So what I want to do now is we definitely want to make a table. Just a small table would do. And give him a chair so that he doesn't have to like eat without a table. So after we get the table and stuff done, we want to get some. We want to make an electric stove. We don't really have a place to build this. In fact, let me change the table to this orientation. Then we will try to get some steel to get this field stove. I always try to build field stoves because they save the amount of wood that you have, because the campfire will constantly burn wood. So in the campfire you cook things a lot slower. So the field stove is a very early game. It's definitely a very good item to get early game because it allows you to cook food faster, and it also saves you wood, because it will only burn wood when you're cooking something. So you always want to build this early on. Yeah. So he will get hungry here, it's fine. If he gets food poisoning, that will be very bad. But yeah, it's alright. We're gonna give him some light as well, so that this isn't a dark room. Okay. Then we're just gonna try to look for some steel. The best way to get steel is to deconstruct these steel walls and these steel columns. You could mine steel, but it takes a very long time. So we're just gonna get some steel from here. We're gonna get enough steel so that we can make the fuel stove. Yeah. He should be quite hungry now, but he'll go and eat the berries when he does so. So yeah, let's just speed up the game a bit now that we've explained a bit of what's going on. We definitely want him to clean this room as well, because this is where he will sleep and where he will eat stuff, and where he will cook as well. So hopefully we don't get any food poisoning. Yep, he didn't. That's great. We need more berries as well, but let's just build this field stove first. Now we are playing Randy, so he can get attacked, and we need a weapon as well. He's not really great at any skill, and we don't have any rifles or anything. The best thing you could do is to make a short bow, which we'll do shortly. We just really want him to get the steel for the stove. Okay, so I think he has enough because this only requires 80. Yeah, I think he has enough. So after that, what we want to do is to get more berries so that you have some food in case like we have a man-hunting animal. We could just stay in the shack and we'll be safe. So speaking of safety, we also want to zone the colonists. So we're gonna put this zone here. We're gonna say this zone is inside. So this is a safe zone. Okay. Let's just give him like a shelf that he can make for this. Okay, we don't need any more steel. I want him to do more berries because he's out of food right now. Yeah, so I asked him to go and harvest some of these berries, and there's more berries over here as well. So as you can see, the rice is still growing. It's 16% grown. We can also get more rice as well. So you want to slowly expand this. The early game is very tight, so you don't want to do like a huge patch of rice then you haven't built this yet. So you gotta kind of like segregate your time a bit. So we definitely want him to also sleep now. Yeah, because he's getting tired. Okay, he doesn't have any wood to cook this guy. We're gonna put raw food in here. We're gonna put raw food and meals, and we're gonna set this high priority. So we're gonna do simple meal. For now we can just cook 6 of these, should be fine. We reduce the ingredient radius so that it only gets taken from the shelf, and we'll set everything this as normal. So we're gonna do 2 of these. The reason why is I want to use the meat first. So the first recipe will only be meat. As you can see, only meat, no vegetables allowed. The second one I will allow vegetables and everything else. So yeah, this is how we automate the food. He's sleeping right now. So we can just fast forward time a bit here. I really hope that we don't get attacked so early because we are definitely not ready for a raid. We can put a spike trap to defend ourselves in case we really need it. Yeah, but don't think we really need it right now. Okay, he's still eating the raw food because we don't have any cooked meals yet. So the table is actually a recreation building. So you can see he's like relaxing. So he's gaining recreation. When your colony has very low wealth, they don't need a lot of recreational buildings. They only need like a few. But as you get richer and richer, they need more buildings to keep themselves happy. Okay, so he's collecting some of these berries. Now we also expanded this rice. Okay, the next thing we want to really get going is a stone. We want to get like a stone cutting. So we can put this outside because this is a very dirty building. We'll put it like here. Yeah, just right here. We want to get stone because we want to upgrade this shack into stone so that it's not flammable. Another way you could do this as well is to just get these deconstruct these structures. So these structures also give you stone, and they give you construction skill when you deconstruct them. So that way you don't have to build this cutter table. Yeah, but so you're just getting some stone here. You get quite a lot of stone from deconstructing the sculptures. So we're gonna upgrade this to a double wall, and maybe make it a bit bigger as well. So now we have some food, the rice is still growing, it should be in time for harvest. the next few days. We do have some more berries here. We definitely want to do defenses right now because we can get attacked quite easily. So I like to do spike traps like this. So we're gonna build a tunnel of spike traps so that we can kill enemies easily. He doesn't have a weapon as well, but I think the spike traps are more important. So we want to get that going. Okay. Maybe just build the wall first here. Okay, there's stone here, which he can get. You can see we have some meals. Meals are a very efficient source of food. They have more nutritional efficiency, so it means that your colonists are a lot fuller when they eat a meal. Yeah, we did get level in construction 8. There's no guarantee that we will be successful in this run. Like, we're playing on extremely high settings. We could get like a man-hunting rat and then our run is just dead. Oh, I didn't... Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, sure. So we're just getting more stone now. We want to definitely upgrade this shack. So we want to make like a big room, a pretty big room. And you'll see why in a sec. So where do I want enemies to go? Because we are so far to the right, I think the tunnel can face the right side of the base. Yeah, the tunnel should face the right side. Am I thinking right? Yes, okay. So we'll build like a trap tunnel here, where enemies will walk through and then they'll die to traps. So our very first trap would be somewhere here like this. We're not gonna build this right now. We wanna make some wood, these fences as well. Eventually this will be like kind of like bait room where raiders will try to get in and destroy stuff. So we're gonna put the traps here like this. Just want a door here actually. We want a wooden door. Now wooden doors open a lot faster, so I always like to use wooden doors. I don't like the stone doors because they open very slowly. So yeah, I'm just gonna do wood. Wood can burn, but as long as you roof the area outside, the fire can never reach the wood. So let's get this tunnel going. Let's make some traps. We're still good on food. The rice is still going. It's more than halfway done. Okay, so we have our first trap done. We also definitely want to make a door so that animals don't walk into these traps, but that's not too important right now. Let's slow down the game a bit. We want to get some more food because I'm quite worried about attacks. Where can we get some food? We already got all these berries. There's a few more berries here we can get. Definitely want those. Medicine is not super important. Actually, I'll get like maybe 1 medicine. Actually, this is closer. Let's just harvest this. Okay. The reason why we're building a big room is because we want to prepare for the next colonist. If you build a really small room, and if you get another colonist now, it's gonna be very problematic. Just build big rooms. They also have very good defensive properties because the bigger the room, the more space you can hide behind, cover, and like fight enemies. Let's just do this. Eventually we'll make this into stone. Not right now, but yeah, eventually. We don't really need this part for now. I just need him to build this time. Okay, so we had our first event. It's not really that bad. Psychic drones just means that their mood is a lot lower. But you can see our colonist is still decently happy. Awful bedroom, yeah, we're gonna fix that soon. Okay. I think this is fine for now. We do have a tunnel here where we can bait enemies in. We definitely want at least 2 of these traps. What else is there? I can chop this. Chop this tree. We still have a few meals left. He's gonna eat this meal. Okay, we definitely need to make this room prettier because he's not happy right now. He gets an awful bedroom. The environment is very small and ugly. But once we get a big room, it will be fixed. So we still have more stone blocks left. Yeah. This is why I like deconstructing ruins, because you don't need to build a stone cutter table. It would have taken a lot of time to do that. So for your first defensive building, or for your first like real building, you definitely want to get some stone locally. So now we have 2 traps. We feel pretty safe. Let's make him harvest more plants. This rice is actually almost grown. So definitely want more food as well. Okay. So the thing is, steel and wood, steel doesn't deteriorate, so there's no reason to put it inside a room, because that's like wasted space. I like to just put them outside, but not right now. Eventually though. Okay, we got more food. He's going back to sleep. Yeah. So by doing all of this construction work, we also increased his construction skill. So he's gonna be able to make a nicer bed, like, you know, stuff like that. We're still gonna keep this bed because you can use it for prisoners. You don't have to get rid of it. You can use it for your prison. You can use it for other colonists. So let's expand this room. We're gonna put a door here as well so that we can escape if things go bad. The thing is that there's some water here, so this is not a very good escape route either. But I can't really escape to the right because this is the edge of the map. Yeah, it should be fine though. Now there is a sentiment that, like, you know, all the rooms look very squarish. Unfortunately, this is a square-based game, so you can't make like really nice circular structures. But I don't really see any problem with that, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, we're doing very well so far. We're gonna start harvesting the rice very soon. Actually, we're down to 1 meal. The reason why he's not cooking is because he's not bringing the berries here. Because his construction skill is higher priority than the hauling skill. So we actually ran out of the stone already, so he's hauling stuff now. We definitely want to make a weapon as well. We want to make like a short bow. We can just craft it outside. Doesn't really matter whether it's inside or outside. It does have a slight bonus when it's inside a room, but it's fine, you just craft it outside. So we're gonna make our first weapon now. Okay, we're gonna equip it straight away. So this means that he can defend himself well somewhat from attacks. Okay, so what do we want to do now? We want to get more stone. There isn't any more ruins nearby, so we kind of want to set up like a stone cutter table. Yeah, let's do that. So stone cutter table is here. We can build it, we can't fit it in this room, so let's just build it outside. Let's just put it here. There we go. And we don't want to roof this area actually. Because we want the rain to wash away all the blood when the colonists die. So yeah, let's just make this guy. We need some steel for this. We can get steel from here. So this is just a really fast way of getting steel. You don't have to mine it. You can just deconstruct stuff. So we do have enough wood for this? No, not really. Okay, we were informed that the drone is ending as well. But we definitely want to make a big room so that he's happier. In Rimworld, they really like big rooms. Big rooms give them more bonus to their mood. Because it's bigger, and like because the room is bigger, the stat of the room is a lot higher. You can see down here, tightness. So the space is a factor for how impressive the room is. So one of the easiest ways you can get bonuses for the room is to make it big. We can't really do much about wealth because we are literally one guy. Beauty, we also can't do much because we don't have enough materials to make beautiful things. Cleanliness, the reason why we chose this area to build the base is because this place is a very clean area. It's not dirt. So you can see the floor here is actually only -1 beauty. If you do it like on a dirt area, it's all gonna be a bit worse. So yeah, let's just let him finish building this thing. We're gonna have a door so that we can escape if anything goes wrong. So we do have a tunnel. We also want to turn this tunnel around so that we can close the door to the tunnel in case we get man-hunting animals. Okay, we have enough steel for this. We just need a bit more wood. Okay, unfortunately, we have gotten our first attack. This guy is actually attacking immediately. So we're going to hide there. He will come to us. Let's just take a look at him. Oh, it's a lady. Okay, she's actually slower than us, so we can actually kite her. So one thing we're gonna do is to eat straight away. We want to eat because you know, food is getting low, so we want to get ready for this fight. Now I have two choices here. I could go out and fight her head on. I could also like lead her into these traps. I think what I'll do is I'll try to take some shots because she's actually slower than us. Our colony does have slow poke as well. You can see we have 3.5 movement speed. She has 3.2, so she's slightly slower, but we don't want to take any chances. So we're gonna take one shot and then we're just gonna pull back in. Okay, we're actually successful with that shot. That's insane. So this made her severe pain. So she's gonna walk over some of these traps now. And she died. Okay, great. So we have our first raid on like what, day 1? Okay, day 4. Yeah. So alright, great job. We managed to survive our very first raid. I will move this trap over so that we have some defenses. We need to dispose this corpse. The best way to do corpses is to place them in water so that they deteriorate faster. So you guys are gonna put all the corpses in here. Because we're playing vanilla, our colonists don't like to see corpses at all. So we definitely want him to move the corpse over. Yeah, you see he's getting a debuff from seeing the corpse already. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about this in vanilla. You can't get rid of this observe corpse thing. With DLCs you can, so that's why DLCs are very strong. If you have a psychopath or bloodlust pawn, they don't get this debuff at all. So we also don't want him to use drugs. So let's just no drugs for the entire colony, because we are very, very poor, so we don't want anyone using valuable items. So we built this. We're just gonna make slate blocks because slate seems to be an abundant material. We're just gonna dump it on the floor. So he's gonna finish building this wall. Okay, we can stop the steel as well. Let's just stop this because we don't need it anymore. We need him to move this corpse though. He's gonna get more debuffs. So we're just gonna ask him to do it now so that he doesn't get unhappy. So we're gonna make this all blue so that he can repair the walls as well. So if this is not blue, they will never repair it. So you can see this wall is a bit damaged. So we want him to repair this. So yeah, you can see as long as it's in water, it deteriorates 4 health a day. So they will disappear a lot faster. So yeah, we should get our rice soon as well. We are very, very low on food. In fact, we have no food remaining. But the rice is ready, so he can harvest it. So we'll ask him to do that. Yeah, he can craft these blocks after he does the rice. We're gonna get this rice right. Just gonna speed up the game a bit. We can get another attack straight away, but we have defenses ready. It is very possible to get an attack with Randy straight away after one attack already. Let's just see. Was this a good colonist? She's not bad. She's a bit old as well. She has a scar on her leg, which is quite bad. So it means that she's very poor in combat. Because she's slower, so enemies can catch up to her very easily. So we're getting some rice now. We definitely want to store the rice in our shelf so that we have a food stockpile available in case we get man-hunting animals. We can just hide in our room and don't really worry about it. So you can see this is a lot of rice. It's like 70 rice, which is equivalent to, I believe, 7 meals or something. Yeah, it should be 7 meals. So you're getting some more blocks now. I don't want him to put the blocks in here. Okay, so we got our first dangerous heat event. We got a heat wave. For the heat wave, we want to build a passive cooler straight away. So we want him to chop this some trees here. Actually, there's some wood lying around, but we also want to chop more trees to make sure that he doesn't get heat stroke. It's not an immediately urgent thing, but trust me, you want to get this sorted ASAP. Otherwise, he's just gonna fall down and die to heat stroke. So yeah, we definitely want to build this as soon as we can. Let's just get rid of the stone blocks here. You don't want any stone blocks in this room. Okay, we definitely want to build this as soon as possible, because temperatures are getting very hot. It's currently 28 degrees, but it will get a lot hotter. Yeah, it's like going up to 30 now. Okay. Alright, I think we can put this at 3 now, so you can go build this. We also want to build a research table soon. But the priority is defenses and walls. Okay. So he should be building this now. In fact, we're gonna just tell him to stay inside for a while. So you should get heat stroke somewhat soon. I used to start seeing it on the screen. Okay, this is fine. They can still go outside and do stuff, but occasionally they need to go back to the room to like, you know, get their temperature sorted out. So you can see in the room is currently 20 degrees, outside is 34. And because our colonist doesn't have any clothes, it makes it even worse. We can't wear this because he will get a debuff from wearing it. We could also grow some cotton. Let's do that as well. Let's just grow some cotton. Let's grow it somewhere else. We can grow some here, just a little. Okay, we can't grow it there because you'll see the corpses. Yeah, let's just do it like here. Let's just do like 3. Then we'll just do a cotton plant. So we're trying to finish up the rest of his big room. We do have 5 meals available. We definitely want to grow more rice to prepare for the next colonists. Yep, let's just get more rice. So that you can grow more rice. So you can see he's getting sweaty, but his mood is still fine. This initial optimism will expire in 2 days. So by then we should have a big room so that he's a lot more happier. Right now, we're not getting into dangerous territory because of this initial optimism. Yeah, it's quite hot. I know. So once we get the big room, we'll just do research tables, and then we can just start researching, and hopefully things get better. Okay. So yeah, once he finishes this, I will get rid of this wall, and then we can just use this big room as our main base. Yep, he's getting heat stroke now, but this is fine. It's still manageable. You'll be able to go back to the room to take a nap. Yeah, heat waves are definitely something you don't want to mess around with. They are very dangerous. So he's not in the safety of the room, which is, as you can see, very chilly. Everything outside is very hot. One thing about heat waves is that animals will sometimes migrate out of the map when it gets too hot. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of these animal packs leave the map. You can speed up time a bit here. Heat waves only last, I think, like a few days maximum. It's 50 degrees outside, so it's definitely extremely hot. Yeah, you can see the animals just scattered. They're like moving. You can see this pack of animals, they are leaving the map because it's like way too hot. But thankfully we have meals, we have a pretty cool base, and we should be fine. Yeah, these guys are leaving, they just left. So that's what heat waves does. They make animals leave the map, which is a good and a bad thing, because yeah, the rhino just left as well. It's good because you don't have a risk of manhunting animals on your map. It's bad because you can't hunt any. Yeah, they're all gone. You can see it's like completely empty. So yeah, I just wanted to showcase all the mechanics of heat waves. Yeah. We are thankfully nice and chilly. We do want some clothes though. So as long as they constantly go back to the room to get back their temperature, you can still let them go out and do stuff. Thankfully he doesn't see this corpse, like it's far enough that he doesn't get the debuff. Okay. Sure, yeah, get more rice. We need more rice. We're gonna use all of this rich soil for rice. So this is almost done. I'm gonna monitor this to make sure that it's not too terrible. Okay, we have our first transport pod. Let's just take a look at this guy. He's not bad actually, he's quite good. He has Trigger Happy, which is an absolutely great skill for vanilla because they shoot faster. And he has Construction and Crafting, which are traits that we definitely want. Construction alone is like worth it. You want at least 2 constructors for the early game. I will rescue him. I currently don't have a place to put him, so he will have to share a room with this guy. We just gonna put a sleeping spot for him. Yeah, let's just put him like here. There we go. We are going to rescue him first, and then we're gonna patch him up. Yeah, cause he only has 1 bleeding on his arm. So we have time to rescue him to our base, and we can patch him up in the safety of our base as well. He's still gonna use this bit, Fugly. We wanna use the nice bit for him. Because there's no guarantee that we'll keep him. He can die to an infection as well. So we don't really wanna spend too many resources on this guy. We're just gonna patch him up without medicine. We'll save the medicine for ourselves. There's no guarantee that he will stay anyway if we rescue him, so I think it's fine if we do this. Okay, let's not use medicine on him. Yeah, let's just heal him the normal way. So we can change some of these defaults. So prisoners, let's just friendly faction members, no medicine. We're gonna like control this. We're gonna be very frugal in the early game, where resources are very low and like your colony is very weak. So we do have another mouth to feed, which is another issue as well, coupled with the heat wave. Okay, he actually recovered, so he can walk now. He might leave the colony. Yeah, let's just like tend him up. At the same time, our heat stroke is going down because we have this cooler that lasts for 4 days. So you often see that I will just disable the automatic refill because this is usually long enough to last the entire heat wave. Yeah. Okay. This is a friendly, well, it's not friendly, it's a neutral faction. So you can see we definitely don't want to be enemies with them. You can be enemies because being enemies with them means that they have a higher chance of, the game has a higher chance of sending tribal raids, which is a lot easier compared to pirate raids. But yeah, let's just do this for now. Okay. So yeah, let's just tend to him. He's gonna rest here because he's not healed fully yet. We do have a slight chance that he will join us. I need to get more food though. Yeah, I need more food. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to sustain 2 people. Which is why I wanted to grow more of this. Did he plant this? He did plant about 3/4 of this. Yeah, food is very low, yes. Yes, this room is absolutely horrible. But we will fix that soon. I might have made a mistake here, which is, this is a bit too wide. Oh, it's fine, you can build a roof. Yeah, so you need a 13 by 13 space to build a roof. Like without any breaks. Yeah. So what is he doing now? Okay. Yeah, this initial optimism will expire today. We don't want to anger him. We could get his clothes though. If I strip him, I can't even strip him. We could have stripped him actually. When he crash landed, we could have stripped him. Yeah, we're using some of our food here to like, you know, sustain him. Which is a big... The thing is, I do want him. Yeah, I do want this guy. He's young, he's a lot younger, he can do construction, which is alone, which is great. That's just great. And he has a passion for shooting, so he's actually a decent fighter. His traits is not bad as well. He has trigger happy, means that he's gonna be a very good shooter. And he can throw grenades like 50% faster, which is absolutely, well, not 50% faster, but he gets a bonus. Okay. Okay, yeah, he got an infection, so he probably is not long for this world. Yeah, the infection is beating his immunity, so he's gonna die. Oh well, it is what it is. You know, we could have gave him a nice bid, we could have, like, you know, tried our best to save him, but there's even with that, there's no guarantee that he'll join us. So we didn't really use any resources for him, to be very fair. We only used like 1 meal and a little bit of our time. He's very close though. He's actually really close. He might beat this. I don't know. Do I want to feed him? I'm not very sure. He's actually almost beating the infection, which is quite impressive. He's lagging behind just a bit, If we use medicine here, it'll actually be enough to save him. But he's not joining us, so there's no reason for us to use our resources. I know it sounds crazy, like I know there's medicine right outside, but yeah, I don't know. Don't even know whether we have enough time to tend him a second time. The thing is, I'm wasting some of my food on him, that's the problem. We don't really have a lot of food. He's gonna get hungry, yeah, he's really hungry. This guy's also hungry, we're out of food. So I'm not really sure what to do actually. Should I even feed him? I'm not sure at all. He is very close to being the disease. You know what? Let's just not be super war crimey. Let's just try to save this guy. We're gonna use medicine. We can't make a bid right now. We don't have enough wood for that. Do I? Yeah, I don't have enough. Actually, I do. I can make another bid. Yeah, let's just give him this nice bid so that he can. So, bids have a higher. They gain more immunity when they're in a bid. So he'll heal a lot faster. Then we'll make another. This is an excellent bid. We're gonna use this bid for ourselves. Yeah, so you can see immunity gain speed 107. This is also 107. They're both the same. Yeah, it doesn't matter the quality. So he's actually getting more immunity bonus now. But I don't think he will beat it. It depends on whether we can like get more get a nice 10 quality on the next 10, which we can 10 now. The problem is we are very, very low on food. We have to get some berries for this guy. Okay, we should be tending him now. And we're also getting some medical skill for this. But it's not enough to like really justify doing for now. Okay, 13%. I mean, it's absolutely horrible, but yeah, sure. He might beat this. I don't know. We need food though. We need like lots of food. Thankfully, this is done. We still have the heat wave that's going on, by the way. So you can see like 500% is no joke. And we could get raided as well. That's how insane it is. We have some mouth to feed, we have some food that we need to grow, and we can get raided. And there's a heat wave. Already is quite spicy. Okay, let's get more food because we're already out of food. We need more food right now. I'm not gonna ask him to do anything else, I just need him to get food. We just need lots of food. Yeah, could you bring this all back to the base? Okay, can you stop chopping this? We'll just pause this one out. In fact, I'm gonna put crafting 4 so that he hauls all the berries and gets more food. We need food, man. This guy needs food. So this will run out like right now, which is really bad. He is beating the disease, look at that. Yeah, we'll try our best to be kind and gentle in this run. I mean, this is just an efficient way to dump corpses. You could make graves, but that's just spending a lot of work for not much benefit. And you run out of graves anyway, because on 500% you get so many raiders. You run out of graves to bury them. It's not worth doing graves. You can do it for the theme of it. I mean, sure, why not? It's just not very good, efficient use of our time right now. So yes, get more food, feed our guest. The thing is, we probably won't get anything out of this guy. He will just leave and then just we get some goodwill. That's about it. Our hope was that he would join us, but he didn't join us, unfortunately. You're a very lucky man, Wooly. For a moment, we just wanted to let you die, but you are actually gonna beat this disease. Absolutely crazy. This is why you want to get just a bit of medicine early on. Hey, just one medicine is already very strong. Okay, so we got more food now, so food situation is a lot better. We will start moving to this big room sooner rather than later, but let's just get more wood, get more stuff going. Gonna build another row of these traps as well, so there's a lot more safer. In fact, I don't want to build the traps yet. I want to build like a door so that I can bring them into the base. Okay, let's think about this. We'll do like a double wall so it's a lot safer. Let's just plan this out. He doesn't have to build this right now. You can do like a plan. Yeah, I want a double wall, a double door for this. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a tunnel here. And then this tunnel will also fill with traps. So they will walk through here and they will get killed. And we'll put like a door here so that we can stop animals from wandering in. So this is our plan for like the early mid game. Okay, so how is he doing? Okay, he actually beat the infection. Yeah, look at that. So once all his injuries heal, which is gonna take a while, he'll leave. He's not joining us, unfortunately. We do need more food as well. We need more space to store the food. And we still have the heat wave that's going on. Okay. Yeah, great job. Great job, great job. So what are you doing now? Where are you? What are you doing? Okay, he has nothing to do. Okay. So we're gonna let him cut some more stone. He's like doing his own recreation stuff. Okay, the heat wave is over, which is great. So we can expand to this room now. We just get rid of these walls, so that the room is a lot. Yeah, you can see now it's a dull room, so you get a much nicer room. This is all still roofed. It's a lot better. It's just a better room. Okay, we're gonna build these walls. In fact, I want the door first. I can build all this. Maybe this part you don't build first. Just want the skeleton going. Food is still okay. We can now have more storage space to put more stuff. We're gonna copy this setting over. Gonna paste it here. So remember, we're not storing any stone bricks in the room for now. We're also storing all the steel outside so that in fact, we want all the poor weapons to just be stored outside because I don't actually want any poor weapons. Anything that is poor and below will be dumped outside. I'm serious. Even if it's a charged rifle. Yeah, let's just do all the ranged weapons, not the grenades. Yeah, just store the poor stuff outside. And we put this high priority so that it will deteriorate and eventually disappear. Okay, great. Good job. So you can see the big room is definitely a lot better. We are out of food as well, so we need to get more food right now. Yeah, temperate biome is a very safe biome. I am expecting like an attack right now. It really sucks that he didn't join us. We were so ready for another colonist. Well, our food is terrible, but he can go hunt some stuff, really. He can really be immediately useful. He can hunt some animals right here, get more food for us. Right now we're still doing the berries. So eventually this guy, the Fugly, will become like our main planter, and if he joined us, he could do construction. So that's how you really ramp up your base progress. Yeah, because he's like working overtime. He has like no breaks at all. He's like doing everything on his own. So we have initial hope is down to 5. So we've lost 5 mood from the start of the game, but it's fine. We have a nice room now. Okay, yes, get more food, please. So he's healed up already. Yeah, he's beat the disease. So now he should be on his way out once he's done. Okay. Okay, let's getting more food so that we're a lot safer against like manhunters. Eventually what I want to do is to build a big wall. The big wall will protect us from manhunters and it will allow us to grow food in safety. Okay, we have some visitors. We can go trade some stuff with them. What are we gonna trade? We don't have much stuff to trade. We can trade this smoke leaf joint. It's a decent amount of money. Okay, yeah, we're gonna sell this. There's nothing that we really want to buy. We can't afford anything either, so just sell that. Yeah. This is not a bad pawn. Very high social skill, no health problems, hard worker. Yeah, she can cook. She can craft. She's a good warden. Paramedic is a terrible trait. Absolutely one of the F tier traits. So right now we're just cooking 6 meals, which is enough. I think we can get like maybe 8. Because yeah, just get 8. Okay, we're just gonna speed up the game now. So yeah, when he's free, he'll craft more bricks. Okay. So Wooly is leaving the map, unfortunately. But yeah, you're healthy now and you have no problems. Hopefully we see you again, Wooly. Bye. I think we handled that situation well at the end. So, and when we have visitors on the map, we are pretty safe to like do a lot of stuff, right? Because if there's any man-hunting animals, they will try to target these guys. Yeah, so we are quite confident of being out here in the map and doing stuff. So we are growing some cotton here, so that we can eventually make our own clothes if we can't buy any or get any clothes. This is an excellent bait. This is fantastic. It gives us a higher rest rate when he's sleeping on it. Okay, so we did get something really terrible. Our colonist got organ decay. This is the problem of having an old colonist. So we're gonna lose a lung. It's really bad losing a lung. It'll make him a lot worse at combat, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. You can get lungs from like raiders and stuff, as long as you have a good doctor that can do the transplant. So he will still survive, he will still be alive, but he will have lost a lung. So he can't do combat really well. There'll be some tasks that he'll struggle with, but it's not the end of the world. This does give him pain though, which is actually the biggest issue. The pain is causing the most issue, not so much the organ decay. Okay, so once he built this, we can build a door to seal off this space. We'll leave this door open so that raiders can walk in here. Yeah. But this door, the purpose of this door is to close the tunnel in case wild animals are like man-hunting around. You can see I didn't roof this area so that the rain will wash away this blood. Yeah, it's being washed away right now and it will disappear. So that way I don't have to clean the tunnel. Okay, almost there, buddy. Okay, we're gonna get our next harvest of rice very soon. We also want to double wall this so that it's a lot safer against like enemies. Because they can break walls when they have no pawns to attack. Okay, well done. So let's just build this door here to prevent wild animals from coming in. In fact, I can get rid of this guy, then I can move this over. This. Yeah, you can keep that. Okay. Yeah, I really like this setup. It's a very nice cooking setup. Alright, make sure this door is open so that you can attract raiders. I'm not gonna roof this area. This is not gonna be roofed at all. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what I want to do now, since we have a big room, and since we have like time and stuff, we can do this guy. Remove the table here, remove the chair here. Yeah, we have enough food I think for a few days. So we want to build this research table so we can start researching stuff. Also want to do a few more traps so they're a lot safer. In fact, I think you can do the traps first. What else? Yeah, there isn't much else to do honestly. Just wanna hope for the next colonist now. Yep. So things are looking great. Things are looking good. The only problem is we have organ decay. Honestly, it's not too terrible. Because you can get worse things than this. You can get dementia, then your colonist is just a vegetable that can't do much. Okay, so we want to build this now, definitely. For sure. And then I think the next thing we want to do is to wall off the growing area so that we can grow food in safety. Without any fear of like animals and stuff. So we still want to cut more of these stone blocks. Just keep cutting. And then build a wall around it. So let's just do some base planning here. We have this swamp here where we can dump corpses. We do want it inside our walls so that we can get rid of corpses. What else? So we're gonna build around this. We are quite far on the right side of the map. We can move a little bit to the center. So let's just see this growing zone. So we can't build walls here, so our wall has to be here. We can't build on the mud. Not yet anyway. So eventually this tunnel needs to lead out to the base as well. Let me just think about it. I mean, it's fine doing this for now. Then yeah, we just need a wall to cover this growing area. Yeah, that'll be fine. This swamp area is actually a very good place to build a kill box because enemies are slow. So we may use this as a kill box area. Yeah, so we can do an outer wall like this. It's a pretty decent outer wall. Right now we're just getting more rice though. Okay, so we plan out our outer wall. What else do we want to do? Not really much I can think of. Yeah, it's really just waiting for the next guy, I guess. We could build like a small prison, we definitely want that. We can build out wood, that'll be fine. We definitely want a very nice prison so that they feel happy. It needs to be like in a room here though. I guess we can do this. Just a decent sized prison where we can like recruit some colonists and stuff. So at this point in the game we're kind of like past the growing pains, so that we can just chop trees like normally. We don't really have to bother whether they're fully grown or not. Okay, so his organ decay is still progressing. His lung will get destroyed because there's no way we can heal it right now. We're gonna put this bit, we're gonna leave this bit, we're gonna build another one soon. Okay, food is very stable right now. Yeah, we have lots of food available. Just put some more lights here as well. I do want to get electricity soon as well, but we need to build the outer wall before that can happen. Because you could do so there are a few options you have available. You have two options. You have the wind turbine, but you need a battery for this to work. You have the wood fire generator. I like the wind turbine more than the wood generator because this guy consumes wood and it wastes a lot of power because you're not using the power. So I really like wind turbines and they're usually enough to get to the mid game. So we can put one here. We need to build the outer wall so that this doesn't get destroyed though. Yeah. Let's just get more wood. Let's just get more things in the base going. So we have a prison here as well. Like a decent prison. We don't have to build this light just yet. We'll build another bed so that we can get a prisoner. Okay, this is actually a good bed. So I will move this bed into this room and use this bed as a medical bed. Yeah, this will be a prison bed. Okay. I might extend the prison here. There's a reason why, because I can grow daylilies here. So daylilies are something that is worth growing to make your room more beautiful. Okay, this is a prison. Yeah, we definitely need prisons. It's an awful prison. Yeah, I think I will extend this. It's fine. Okay, what we want to research? We want to get smithing because we need to make weapons. We want weapons, a lot of weapons in this game. So that's our first thing we want to do. Research can be a level 4 priority as well. Okay, let's just start building this outer wall. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think this area can be a kill box. Yeah, actually this is also a very nice area to make into a kill box. We can't build on the deep water. Oops. Yeah, so this deep water, we can't build on it. But I think this is long enough. We're definitely gonna use this for kill boxes, for sure. This is 20 range. Okay. How much is the chain shotgun range? I'm very curious. This is 18. No, where is it? 13. Okay, so this is a bit too long. But it can work if I face this direction. This one is really good though. So you have deep water here and some shallow water. Deep water slows down. They can't even walk over it. That's the thing. Yeah, so they can't even walk over it. Yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Definitely a viable area to use kill boxes in. Okay, so we're just gonna build this outer wall now. Just gonna get yeah, I can just speed up the game at this point. Just kinda like waiting for our storyteller to do something. Food is okay, let's just grow more food as well, because it's definitely not enough for like 2 or 3 people. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's not happy. Yeah, he's not happy at all. The minor pain, he's like sweaty, it's hot. I'm not feeling this, cause I want to save wood. Actually, you can feel this one. Nah, it doesn't matter, he'll get sweaty outside anyway. So this is an awful barracks, is it? Yes, it's awful. Right, I need to like clean this room a bit. In fact, I'll just grow some daylilies here. If you play on lower difficulty, you can definitely make art so that the room is beautiful. But we are not. We're not like there yet. I think this is more important than building though. Okay. Yeah, he gets a bonus for doing planting, so you can see when he's planting, he's very happy. He's still naked, but that will solve soon when we get this cotton. We want to make like tribal wear. Cause we don't have the time to do like a decent cloth. So we just make tribal wear here. Is it lit? Yeah, it's lit. Okay. We also want to light up this area. If possible. These lamps last quite long. They have a very long time. so this is fine. Yeah, so the room is now mediocre. It's getting more beautiful because we're planting these flowers. So it's actually decent now. So it's not getting the debuff from awful. This should disappear. Yeah, -7 is definitely not great. So now it's slightly impressive. So he will get a bonus for every time he's in this room. He'll be very happy. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately we have organ decay, which is extremely terrible. It's honestly a miracle that we are even here still. Like we started with a completely random, I mean not random, but this was like a colonist that we had on the main menu. And yeah, look how far we've come. Okay. So one thing I'm quite concerned is like running out of these chunks. Okay, there's still quite a lot of chunks, so we're fine. Yeah, on some maps the chunks are like really small, so he's at construction level 11 now. This is why you want to get a guy with construction. It's so important, it's such a very important skill. It has such a good defensive properties. If you have high construction, you build these walls a lot faster, and you build higher quality beds. So this is an excellent bed. Yeah. Let's make this a medical bed. We do have some medicine. He can self-tend to himself. Just make sure that he can do that. Yeah, self-tend. So where is he? Okay, he's cutting more wood. Stone, I mean. We'll do double walls when we get like more colonists and raids get a lot bigger, but this is still fine for now. Okay, let's just build this wall while we can. We want to have some doors here as well. We'll put like doors here. Actually this is mud, right? Yeah, this is mud. So let's put a door like here. Because I don't want him to walk over the mud. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. So this area is very difficult to walk over, but it's fine. We can use this lake for like some defensive situations. Like, cause raiders will be slow walking over it. So we can use it to slow down raiders and like for kill boxes and stuff. I think for the end game, okay, we got our first raid. I mean another raid, okay. It's still one colonist. This is a very good colonist. Jeez. The only downside is that they can't do doctoring. But hey, another person. Okay, let's definitely try to hide from this guy. Okay, I know it's a woman, but yeah, I keep saying guy, it's just a habit, okay. Yeah, she's a very good shooter, so we can't fight her straight up. Anyways, we'll just hide here. We'll just hide here in our room. And let her come to us. We have 4 traps, she's definitely gonna die. We're gonna leave this door open, and then we're gonna stand inside the room so that she walks over everything and she dies. Okay. We're only getting 1 raider because we only have 1 colonist. But when you get 2 or 3, then it starts to go up extremely fast. She will die. Yeah, there she goes. Okay, we actually didn't. She didn't die. That's great. We can capture her. Okay, so she lost a toe. That's not the end of the world, honestly. We're just not gonna use medicine for this. We're just gonna try to save medicine here. We're gonna use medicine if she gets an infection. We already have a room prepared for her, this prison, so we can capture her for sure. Okay. Okay. We want another colonist because Fugly is very. If anything happens to Fugly, the whole colony is dead. So we want to get at least 2 or 3. Then we can actually start like a actual run. Right now we're still kind of like, you know, kind of like trying to get through this stage. Are you gonna die? Okay, yeah, you're gonna die. We need to patch you up. Unfortunately, he needs to be a little bit unhappy for a while. I definitely want to fix the bleeding as soon as possible while he's like still able to stand and stuff. Maybe he can go back to the room for a while, just to like heal, just to get more mood, cause he's not doing well on the mood. Yeah, he's like hungry. Just one more, just to fix the bleeding. In fact, I think fixing the bleeding will be fine. It's a lot of bleeds though. Okay, if he reaches very hungry, you're definitely gonna get some food. For now, we have to live with this for a while. Yeah, I know you're not happy, dude, but she's literally bleeding out in front. Okay, let's just go eat now, cause he needs to eat. So crawling is a mechanic in the game. Enemies will crawl. Let's just give him a meal so that he's not hungry and he's not like, he's not angry. One thing I want to do is to get the clothes of this guy as well. I mean, this girl. She has a tribal wear, but we can get her clothes so that we don't get this naked debuff. So we're gonna wear her clothes now. Oh, these is fresh clothes. Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna capture her. So now our Fugly has more mood because he actually has clothes now. Then we're gonna put her into the bed, but we're not gonna tend her. We're gonna put a light before we tend her so that we can get more quality on the tending. Yeah, so light actually makes you tend wounds a lot better. So you always want to do it with light. Yeah, there we go. So then we can just do. Okay, then for this prisoner, we definitely want to reduce the resistance. We don't know if we want to keep them yet, because she could die, right, from diseases. So let's just reduce her mood for now. She's actually comfortable in this bed. Yeah, this is a decent, it's a poor bed, but it's still a bed nonetheless. Okay, let's be out of the game now. Yeah. So she can get infections, which is why we have medicine prepared. We're not using medicine for all these wounds because it doesn't really matter. Alright. Okay, great job. Hopefully she joins us. How much resistance does she have? 26. That's really a lot. Yeah. That's unfortunate. 26 is on the high end, which is it'll be very difficult to get her. She might go berserk and everything, but yeah, what will we do if she goes berserk? Okay, she can actually walk, which is interesting. We need to keep her mood high so that she doesn't break down. Yeah, but at least we have clothes now. Yeah, we have a tribal wear, so we don't have to make this, I guess. We will make some clothes for her though, so that she can wear it, so that she's not too unhappy, because she's naked right now. So if she goes berserk, it's not a big deal. Her consciousness is so low that we can just punch her in the face and then she'll just go down. We definitely need to feed her food. Why are you not feeding her? Yeah, as you can see, we get a impressive buff for this. This is still a barracks because this bed is here. I guess we can uninstall the bed, honestly, so that this becomes a bedroom. So he gets even more buffs. Yeah, so you can see. So this is now a bedroom. Yes. An impressive bedroom. Okay, so we have our first prisoner. The prison cell is awful. Honestly, there's nothing much we can do about that. I can't even make art. Can I? Yeah, I can't really make art. Okay, we don't want this quest. Infection is over. Okay. So you reduce resistance a lot faster when they're happy. So the best way to make them happy is to give them beautiful environment, but we can't really do that right now. Yeah, is there any way I can do that? Not really. I need to build another room, maybe. In fact, I think I will do that. Let's do that. So when he has time, he can extend this prison so that it's bigger. Then she'll be a lot happier. But she's not like a super high priority right now. Let's just stop this wall process for now. Because making a nicer prison means that I can get her sooner. Do we have wood? We do have wood. We want to save the wood though. Yeah, let's just use the stone for now. I could make steel as well. Could use steel for it. Could get some of this stone here. Do I want to do that? Or do I want walls? I feel like walls are just better. They take longer to build though. Okay, let's just do steel then. Yeah, let's just do steel. These are all steel, yeah. So steel builds very quickly. Like stone is the fastest, but steel is also very fast, so you can build some steel. Ideally, I didn't want to do this, but it's fine. Yeah, just get all this steel. We definitely want her as soon as possible, so that our colony is not reliant on just one person. So he doesn't get any more pain, which is interesting. Does he get more pain? Oh yeah, he does. 10% pain. Sure. But yeah, he's a lot more. His mood is a lot higher now because of all these bonuses. So we want to plant daylilies in here, but we want him to finish this wall. Then we can get rid of this this wall here. Then you can make the bigger prison so that she's happier. Yeah, a lot of the game honestly benefits from beautiful and big rooms. A large part of the game. Okay, we got blights. We didn't care about this because we already have clothes. We don't even need to cut these guys, honestly. Yeah, let's not cut these at all. We just let them rot and they just like rot away. This is why I didn't grow so many of them as well. And I'm glad they hit this instead of the rice. Okay, so we just need a little bit more steel. Yeah, he does have steel, so we can get that done. He needs to walk quite far to build it though. Okay. So now what we can do is we can deconstruct this wall and you can make the prison bigger. And we're gonna make a beautiful prison. We're gonna do lots of daylilies here so that the prison is beautiful. Okay. That way we can get her a lot faster. Yeah, because right now the room is awful. So we definitely want to plant some flowers in here so that she's happier. And we want to get rid of this wall so that she sees the beautiful plants. And she's like, oh wow, so beautiful. Then she wants to join the colony. Yeah, that's how Rimworld works. Yes, she is naked, which is a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't have any more cotton. My cotton got destroyed. I could make leather by hunting, but it's such a long process. Okay, how are you doing? Yeah, I see you get spacious interior. Great. You're sweaty, you're not. Yeah. Oh, the temperature is very hot in here. Yeah, let's build this. And then let's roof this whole room. Oh, it's already roofed. Okay, great. Yeah, she's currently naked, so we don't have clothes for her. We also need more storage space for the rice. Yeah, he can store it in here, it's fine. What are you doing? Yeah, he's walking a long way around. But there's a reason why we don't put doors here, so that raiders don't break through the doors when they're trying to exit the base. So she should be a lot happier now. It's still hot, yeah, I know. Temperature is going down though. Sure. So this ruin is pretty much gone. Yeah, we need to grow all this rice because we need to feed 2 people now. And the organ decay is still going on, yeah. It's a slow process, but it's getting there. This is a prison cell. Yes, it's a prison cell. So she is getting a bit happy. Yeah. Cause now it's no longer hot. She's hungry. You wanna take good care of her. So that actually maybe you don't need to grow all the way. Actually, yeah, you can grow that, it's fine. We wanna make her happy so that she wants to join us. Okay, she's happy now, so it's very difficult for her to break down. She can still prison break, of course. Prison break is is an event that you cannot eliminate the chances entirely. You reduce the chances by making prisoners happy. Yeah, okay, she's fully healed. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Okay, a logger is passing by, so we're gonna take a look at these guys. Sometimes they are really good colonists. Okay, she's terrible. She's Wim. She's very old. I forget about it. Yeah, she's happy. We wanna clean up this room as well so that she wants to join us. We definitely want her. Super immune is a great trait. It means that she literally never dies from disease. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this person has only a club, so it's not too terrible. We're gonna give her a table as well so that she can eat food without like getting the debuff. Yeah, she's not great. We're gonna open this door so that the raider wants to come in here. Oh, I forgot to do like more traps. It's a bit of a mistake. You know what? We can do that right now. Yeah, there we go. Keep doing it. Do that, do that. It's just an insurance policy. I didn't even take a look at that guy. Where are you? Okay. Do we want you? We don't want you. You are horrible. Careful shooter is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, build these traps so that we can survive comfortably. Because we can get raided twice. This is Randy. So now we have more traps. What are you doing? Oh yeah. No. Don't recreate. We want to survive. We want the colony to thrive. Okay, great. So now you can stay inside as well. We don't want you to do anything outside of the base at all. You can go into the prison. You can go plant some stuff, sure. But not outside. Yeah, this is how you control where your colonists go, so they stop them from doing random ass stuff. Okay, so now we gave her a table. She can eat. Definitely want to make her happy though. She's not happy at all. She ate without a table. The prison is awful. Let's not grow too many of these plants. Just grow a few. Okay. Yeah, you can see heat stroke affects enemies as well, and he's completely naked, so he will definitely die. Yeah, let's just make this room beautiful. I'm not too worried about this guy. He has heat stroke. He has a club. He will die to the traps. No worries. Yeah, he actually survived. We could get a lung from him. Do I have enough skill to get a lung? I don't. Yeah, I don't. He doesn't have any clothes as well. So there's no reason to keep him. I could tend him to get some skill, but my character doesn't even have a passion for medical, so it's not really worth it. Yeah, we just let him die then. He can die there for all I care. Got one medicine from him though. Okay, we can go out of the base as well. We're gonna make this prison very nice and pretty so that she wants to join us. I think we can just plant this for now. It's fine. Don't need to go too overboard with this. Okay, how many raids have we got so far? I think 3, right? Yeah, 3 raids. We're still looking for our next colonist. She could be the next one, provided she doesn't break out of prison. Yeah, she can mine, she can cook, she can do plants. That's great. Then Fugly can do construction. So now she has a table. She's eating from the table. Yes, she's very happy. Yeah. The only thing that we need to give her is clothes now. It's a little bit dark here, so I guess we can do like a lamp here so that she's not in darkness. Yeah, you can see just putting flowers and making a big room is so important. Thrombols. We don't want to do anything with those. Okay, food is still fine. Yes. We need another colonist quite desperately. Definitely want to get rid of this body as well. It's like been cooking full time, growing full time. It's like no breaks, man. They're both very happy, which is great. Yeah, mood is so important in this game. Especially even more so at higher difficulties. We can put some of these stone blocks here. Let's just do a place where we can store the stone blocks instead of them lying around. Yeah, definitely don't want to put all this in the room. Actually, steel can go here too. Yeah, steel, plus steel, all this stuff. There's no reason to put it in the room. Ambrosia. So ambrosia is a very valuable drug. It can sell for a lot of money, but it's so far away. Yeah, I don't want to get it. It is useful though, because you can sell it for quite a lot of money. You can buy stuff with it in a pinch. I need him to grow. I need him to do all this work right now. So she's happy. Yes, she's very happy. So we're down to 20, sorry. We started at 26, which is really unlucky because that's quite high. But we're getting there. With a better prison, a beautiful prison, this resistance decrease a lot faster. So thankfully, this is a rival as well. So apparently they were rivals, so she got a bonus when this person died, which is so funny. So this is the corpse that used to be here disappeared as well. That's why you want to put corpses in water, always. So what are we doing now? Okay. More cooking. We haven't even researched anything. Yeah. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, getting the wood, sure. Okay, she's very happy. Yeah, it's like her bar is like quite good, quite happy. So she won't go berserk. She's not gonna do any crazy stuff. She could still break out of prison, but that's fine. Yeah, this doesn't need to be filled all the time because we have clothes. So this alpaca wool, tribal wear, is actually a really good like wool. Alpaca wool has a temperature resistance, so they actually insulate against heat a lot better. Yeah, alpaca wool. Yeah. It's definitely a nice wool to have. We don't need this light anymore. This one I will still keep around. Sure. So let's see how much it decreases now. It should decrease by quite a lot. Like, okay, by 1. Sure, that's fine. It was a lot better than earlier. Earlier we were just getting like 0.2. Okay. This is another event. We want to be safe. We don't want to play around with this turkey. Actually, turkeys are quite slow. 3.6. How fast does my guy move? 4.2. Yeah, so we can kite this. We can kite this turkey for sure. Okay, we're not lucky with that shot. Not lucky at all. Okay, we're still pretty good at moving. So we're just gonna run away, get further away from this turkey. We are outrunning it, you can see quite clearly. Then we're gonna take another shot when we're far enough. Not yet though. Okay, you can take another shot now. Unfortunately, it's a miss. We're gonna try to run around so that we don't get hit by this. Getting hit here is absolutely disastrous. Maybe it wasn't a good idea. Maybe we should have just used our trap. But it is what it is. I could go back to the base. Yeah, I could go back to the base. You don't want to mess around with animals. Let's just go around. No. Go around here. Yeah, okay. We're not gonna take another shot. I think we're too close to take another shot. We're gonna go here, go around the base, go back to the safety of our tunnel. Yeah, I probably should have taken chances here. But it was worth a try. If we got one hit, just one hit, we are golden. In fact, I think we can take a hit. We can take a shot here. This is a healthy turkey, so it's actually decently fast. So yeah, let's see if we land a hit. Okay, we did land a hit. We can take another shot now. So where did we hit this guy? We hit in the body. Okay, but they move a lot slower when they're damaged. So you can see this a lot slower now. So we can take more shots. Okay, god, that's like way too close. And they bleed. So they will start bleeding. And bleeding makes them slower. This is how you take advantage in fights. You don't even need to kill them straight up. You just need to make them bleed. And they will slowly die. It's time consuming, but it's a pretty foolproof strategy. We do have our everything is like still positive. Our food bars, so you can see it's so much slower, right? Just by getting one hit, you make them so slow. You can take another shot here. Okay, we miss. Yeah, our shooting skill is not high. This will give us more shooting skill. It gives us shooting experience. Okay, she's hungry though. I still want to do this because it's just good experience. Okay, you can take one more, then you can go back to the base. Okay, go back to the base. I think that's good enough for now. Okay. Can repair this wall. Yeah, she's gonna turn around. We can do like a little bit of an ambush here. Okay, got another hit off, which is great. So now this turkey is very low on health. Okay, great, we killed this turkey. Great, good job. So we have a fresh turkey available outside of our base. Nice. And I think I will just butcher this turkey because I will also butcher it outside so that it doesn't make the base dirty. Okay. Oh my goodness. Another raid. He has a gun. He has a gun and he has decent clothing. Okay, we definitely don't want to take any chances with this person. Okay. Can you just do your stuff quickly? Okay, you're done. Okay, we do have some traps here, but he may survive the traps. He has a pistol, so we don't want to face him at all. We want him to die to traps. Yeah. This is like right after another. Yeah, you see Randy hits you twice in a row sometimes. He has a very good weapon. Machine pistols are pretty deadly early game because they deal so much gunshots to your body. Your colonists can get down by pain, or just from the pain. You wanna hide in the room. Do you have any melee weapons? We could get this club. I will take this club. Okay, he's coming quite fast though. Can I get it in time? I think I'll get it in time. Okay, sure. Yeah, because we're not gonna fight him with the bow. It's just impossible. So you want him to come to us, and we're just gonna ambush him. Hopefully he dies to the traps. Okay, he died. Great. We're gonna get his pistol now. The pistol is just a better weapon than our like crappy bow. Okay, great. You did good job. Alright, good. So that's like two major events that happened right after another. We got the animal, the turkey, and then this raider. But it's fine, we survived. That's the important thing. We lived to fight another day. We need to build more traps now, because we're out of traps. I need to get more wood for that. Rice is still fine. Let's chop more wood so that we can make more traps. You don't really need electricity like super early on for temperate forest. You see, like my base is still very primitive, let's just say. So where are you now? At 18? Okay, that's great. So it started at 26, we're now at 18, so kind of like about reaching halfway. Yeah, these bows and all these like random ass stuff can just lie out there and deteriorate. I don't really care about those. You can also put some meat here. In fact, I will do the meat here. Definitely want to use the meat for sure. Actually, this guy can be like forever. The radius can be forever. Because I want him to use the meat to cook meals. Okay, so we got more traps up. Really need to get food. Need more food going. let's just speed up the game. What is his traits? He's also a really good colonist. Can do planting. Planting you always like need at least 2 or 3. Yeah. Teenager, okay. Well, I'm so sorry that your life came to an end. Thankfully our base is not wood, made out of wood, so we don't really worry about that fire. This could burn down, which is a problem. Where there was a flash storm, okay, hit all the way here, it's fine. Yeah, he has so many things to do, man, it's insane. He's like barely keeping out all the errands. We definitely need her, so that she can do planting and she can do cooking while our main character does like the construction of the base. Right now he has his hands full. Okay, we got another raid. Jesus. We can actually fight this guy. I mean, we can stand here and fight using the traps. Okay, he has a knife. He's Gormon, we don't want him. Gormon is such a horrible trait. Are you slow? Why are you slow? Oh, you are slow. 3.35. You are... how fast are you? Okay, yeah, we're just barely faster. Yeah, we're not gonna risk it. We're just gonna let him come to us. We could take some shots at the door, but it's a bit risky. Let's just stand in this corridor and he'll walk here and then he'll die. Yeah. Melee in this game is actually very bad for you because every hit that your colonists take, it slows them down, they bleed. It's just not great. Yeah, you don't want to get hit at all, like 0 if possible, like never take any damage. Because you can get infections, your colonist needs to rest in the bed, you need to heal, it's a lot of trouble honestly. The best thing to do is just don't take any damage at all. Okay. We are using a better weapon, but didn't land any hits though. Yeah, we're just gonna let him die out there. We don't want him. Yeah, repair those walls. Sooner the walls won't be enough. We need like double walls for the entire base. Right now this is still fine. How is the food looking? Food is still okay, it's still surviving. Okay, unfortunately they didn't use this turkey meat, but it's okay, it's fine. I mean the turkey was like free anyway. So yeah, we need to build more traps now. I completely forgot about. So you don't have to automate. You can automate the traps by building this. Yeah, then they'll automatically rebuild. Okay. Yes, be happy. You are very happy. Join us. Join us. Knives are not a bad weapon. They attack really, really fast. Clubs are great if you don't want to cause bleeding. So you can, like, basically they have a lower chance of getting infections. Okay, so we have some visitors. Why are you injured? Oh, you got burned by the lightning? Oh wow. Okay, that's interesting. He's sickly, that's such a bad trait. Yeah, they're not great. The thing is, like, even burns can cause infections. That's how bad, like, high difficulty runs are. I find it very funny that they use our tables to eat. It's still like something that happens in this game. Okay, we need to grow more rice for sure. This is like not enough. Need like more. Like way more. We're not getting a stockpile of it. We're like, our rate of consumption and rate of production is like kind of keeping up. Please don't break out of prison. It's 62 days. That's fine. What's their social skills? So the way you can recruit prisoners faster is that if they have a high social skill. He's a 4 social skill. It's not terrible, but not great either. Yeah. But now they are friends, I think. Yeah, she considers him to be a friend because they've been talking. Holding me prisoner -25. Man, yeah, she doesn't like men. She's a misandrist. But they're friends. Yeah, we're getting like -1 point every time he talks to her. So that's great. I don't wanna grow more cotton so that I can make some clothes for her in case she ever joins us. It's still a if. There's no guarantees here. Grow more this daily since he's like a lot more. There's a lot less things to do now. Can make more traps as well. It's just good to have more traps. Like you can see, like we got raided 3 times in a row. So like thankfully we have backups available. Otherwise, it would have been pretty bad. Yeah, this organ decay is slowing us down by quite a bit. I think I will have to stop soon, but so far this run has gone very well. To be fair, I didn't expect to survive so long with just this not a very great colonist. The only problem is the age and the fact that we really had organ decay. But otherwise, not a bad set of skills. The traits are really like not great. Slowpoke is not a great trait at all. Yeah, they run slower, which is not great. It's not a big difference, but it does actually it does help in combat if they're faster. Yeah, she's happy. It's a little bit hot inside, but she's happy. Alright, I think I will stop here. This run is a commitment playthrough, so I don't have to save the game. All I need to do is to exit, but we'll just stop here then. And thanks everyone for watching. See ya.